What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Protect Sports back with another one, man. We back at like a mother crack addict. No time it is, man. It's your boy Protect. We're back with another one. Today, man, we're going to break down Jamar Chase's game tape. We're going to do a film study. This is going to be a little shorter than the other ones that I had on the channel. Shout out to Dynamic Nerds for me, allowing me to break down their tape on their channel. But I chose a different channel this time. That channel name is, let's look it up real quick. SG Scouts. Shout out to SG Scouts. Go subscribe to them. Shout out to them for having me. Let me have the footage in order to go ahead and do the film study. We're gonna go ahead and do it on here. Should be dope. It's gonna be fun. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'll probably mute this one.
NFL draft. So if you missed my first one, please make sure to check that out.
Alright, so we're gonna watch Marr Chase's tape. Shout out to SG Scouts for the footage. I'll let them plug themselves in. You know what I'm saying?
Much appreciated. Also, since this is an early video for the 2021 NFL draft, if there's any player you want to see in a future video, please make sure to leave your recommendations in the comment section. And without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get right into this video. So Chase decided to not play in the 2020 college football season. So all the game tape we're going to be watching today is from the 2019 season. As most of you know, that was
Shout out to 5 guy in the building, young OG Pro T, yes sir. I'm going to take this. I'm not this play. Just give me a second. Shoot a quick text or somebody.
Chosen was the litmus test for most of the corners that came out last year. It probably will be for some that come out this year as well. So this first play we're going to look at here, Chase lined up at the X. That's maybe where LSU used him as his strength allowed him to.
Shout out to 6 guy in the building.
On the side of the field. Just has a unique combination of his play strength, as I said, and also athleticism. So on his first play, Trevon Diggs.
He had 20 TDs with Joe Burrow in 2019. So this is Joe Burrow throwing the ball, by the way. No, he did not play this year due to COVID-19. He did opt out. So this is 2019 tape.
Adjustability and also his hands. He has just lightning quick reaction time. He always fights back to the ball, always catches with his hands. Very open down like. So you'll see here.
Yeah, he didn't play this year due to COVID-19, so he opted out. So okay. So this is him right here. Okay, good route running there. Natural hands catcher. He didn't catch with his body. So the defender had a good step on him, but good catch. That's an NFL-like catch right there. Cornerback dripped all over you. The other guy was sitting right there, and he made the play he needed to make at the time.
Look how tight this window is. Look how he just catches the ball in front of him. Goes back to it. Look at that. Hands out in front.
Hands out in front, natural hands catcher.
Now on to the next play. Chase will be lined up at X again against Trevon Diggs. This is another play where he's going to show off his hands. He just naturally plucks the ball out of the air so effortlessly.
I mean, it's not gonna hurt his draft stock because he didn't play. He didn't play against He didn't play this year. So they're only going about 2019 tape. So play action fake from Burrow. Burrow hits Chase right there. Ooh, good natural hands catch. High point the football. Yeah, that's great stuff because he jumped over homie. He caught him lacking. Good hand fighting. Good strength. Good high point of football. Good catch. Touchdown.
Physicality right there. Just high pointing the ball. Great ball skills. Good stuff from Chase again. Here, Chase can be the number 2 receiver from the top of the screen. And LSU's going to run a natural pick for him. He's going to swing around the number 1 receiver and run vertical up the field. You'll see that Patrick Surtain, the corner on him, will try to follow, but caught up in the screen. And the safety on his side, the weak side safety, I think that's number 15, Xavier McKinney. He's going to come over and lay a hit on Chase as he's catching the ball. What is really impressive is just how strong his hands are. And you'll see on this type of play, I think it's very common for receivers to catch it.
My fault. I had to reply to a message.
Faster catch type thing. But you see Chase just absolutely snatches it out of there so quickly.
Ooh, I can't really see it because the sun's in the way.
That's a millisecond there with the safety coming in very hot.
Let me see, because I can't really see like how he caught the ball. Yeah, that's a great catch. That's a great catch by him. Good high point of football. So now it's a better screen on this one, on this play. So this next play, Jamar, I think Jamar is right here. Oh, he's right here. He's right here.
Medium routes working back to the quarterback. He has light quick reactions. Someone's turning out looking for the ball. On this play, since the corner's playing off, man, the corner's sort of waiting for Chase to show what route he's running. You'll see how quickly
all players that we slide they didn't play overall question about Trey Lance this year. I think that, you know what I mean, because there's a pandemic going on, I don't think it's gonna hurt them as bad as other years. They just didn't decide not to play in the regular season. Ooh, good, yep, good route running, good catch. Yeah, maybe so. I makes sense. I agree with that. That's probably what it was. That's probably what it was too. He didn't have Joe Burrow, so. Although they had Justin Jefferson too. So.
At this point, he's horizontal. The ball's almost there.
Oh yeah.
See how naturally he plucks.
Good route running. He knew the timing. He knew when Burrow gonna let it go. That's perfect. That's perfect route running. That's just a nice catch there. He looks like an NFL wide receiver. It's just definitely an NFL wide receiver. That's what wide receiver one's supposed to do. Thank you. I thought he had Joe Burrow. Yep, definitely group that, Santiago. So that's kind of like an out route kind of situation here.
Corner route, what it looks like. You'll just see the window. Burrow lets go of the ball. That's some good coverage right there. I don't think number 2 can do any better.
Yeah, that's a great coverage. Ooh, that was a good catch. It's a good catch.
This is elite level adjustment. There's going to be tight windows in the NFL, and this really separates a lot of receivers. It makes a tight window into an open pass.
That's a nice catch by him there. You think he'll replace Deshaun Jackson in Philly? Yeah. If Philadelphia takes Jamar Chase, he will instantly. I think Deshaun Jackson is one of those guys who are going to definitely get cut and get picked up by a team. I think a team maybe like they can maybe just use an extra receiver. Maybe a team like Pittsburgh picks up Deshaun, you know? I'll only pause. I'm gonna ask you a question real quick. But yeah, maybe a team like the Packers pick up Deshaun Jackson, you know? If he's a free agent, I think they'll pick him up. So I do think Deshaun Jackson is good as gone in Philadelphia. And I think the number one team, and I think that they will get a new number one receiver in Jamar Chase. He's gonna be a problem at the next level, man. DJ, I don't know about that one, Yuki. Get off me! Get off me! Give me them cookies, boy. Stop playing with me. Don't play with me. Play with your you know what, boy. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Play with your you know what. Play with your nigga. Don't play with me. Yeah, replace Deshaun Jackson. Yeah, don't kizzy. He might not be as fast as Deshaun, but he can high point the football better than Deshaun. He has just as good hands as Deshaun. Dude came out of Cal. Dog, boy. This man's a dog. Yes. DJ. Yes, sir. Sir, he's a dog. This is Stephon Diggs 2.0 right here, boy. He's a dog. He's a dog, son. DJ will be great with the Raiders. I think he'll go with the Packers. He has Aaron Rodgers. Whoop. Ooh. Ooh. That Patrick Surtain who got no, I thought it was Patrick Surtain right there. Number 7 and 1, no smoke with him. Get off me, son. Get off of me. Get off.
Stepped out with one leg and then right in the first arm. Early in the second, Not the greatest technique, but still that's impressive balance and strength to chase. It's a big play for the Tigers. Here we're going to be looking at another release. This time he's working against Patrick Surtain, probably a top 3 corner in this year's draft. And, off the line, he's using the stutter step. He's going to fake outside, dip his shoulder inside to win the leverage battle. This is running a slant. And what I really like, he wins the route early on. He keeps his head down the field. Quickly dunks it as he's breaking up the route. This helps him maintain leverage. And he also uses the strength at the top of the route just to create more separation.
Yeah, he's been pretty good at that. I think Philly gonna retire his jersey. Probably so. I ain't gonna lie. I think these guys gonna probably retire. And he might not. If he still wants to play, I don't think he does, but he might get one last run at it. One last team, you know what I mean? One last run at it.
That's great time.
We'll see.
Looking back at the SEC championship,
that's I'm telling you, D-Jack, he can high point the football for sure. Yeah, exactly, man. I bet that's a huge difference. You know what I mean? Jamar's like 6'1". He can high point the football a little better.
His face and then also the safety kind of deep middle position. He's going to be running a go route, so he has to get from point A to point B. There are multiple ways to go there. And that's really what separates some receivers. A lot of receivers just run straight down the field, try to win outside leverage. But, Chase, there's very good mental processing, and he understands he has to run with a plan, and he has to switch it up from time to time. And that's what he's going to do on this play. So instead of running with the outside leverage, he's actually going to take his first 2 steps outside, and then once he wins the DB's hips, he's going to flip back inside.
And then run up. Okay. I want to see this.
Hands on him, and you'll see that he wins the route. It's open down the field. And that initial stutter that he gives also.
He did a stutter step and just ran straight up.
So he did
broke him off. Broke him off with a nice one. Because he broke him off. He flipped his hips, and so I'm going off. That's it. You flipped your hips, I got you. Huge play there.
Different releases.
That's a good release because that stutter step allows the corner to either think one or two things. He's either going to run a slant, like a shorter route, or he's going for it all. But when you stutter step like that, the first thing you think is a slant. So that allows the corner to flip his hips inside, or flip him outside to make him think he's going inside, and then he just runs right by him. So that's a good route runner. That's a good route run by Marr there. He knows the safety right there, so he gets in the void in the zone. When the last LSU receiver was a beast. Plenty. You saw Justin Jefferson this year? Justin Jefferson this year? Dog. Odell? Dog. Jarvis Landry? Dog. Dog. Like, dog. Odell. Someone else came out too. I mean, Terrence Marshall this year has come out of LSU. Dog. Jamal's a straight up dog. These are dogs that come out of LSU, man. LSU puts out receivers like it's nothing, son. Like they're like a receiver factory. They come out with one every year. You gotta be. It's ridiculous. So yeah, Odell's a dog. I mean, Justin Jefferson was a dog this past season. There's plenty of other guys too. I can't even think of other guys. Ooh, just run straight up. Give me. Got you.
Now, if somebody knows from number 14 on Georgia, please let me know in the comments, because this is probably the only play in the film session that I watched maybe 4 or 5 games. This is probably the only play where I saw Chase really get beat up on a route. You see at the bottom of the screen. This doesn't worry me, but this is just an interesting play. That's really impressive. 14, the way he knocks him off. Strength. You don't see that often. So that was impressive for number 14. I don't know who he is.
Y'all know who homie is. He made the play. He came to play on that play, boy. I ain't gonna hold you. Remind me of Julio. Jamal he remind me of Odell, bro. Like he's a stronger Odell, bro. Like, he like a stronger Odell. Like, he's just an Odell on steroids. If Odell took steroids. This dude's strong as hell, bro.
Besides being athletic in the open field, he can stretch the field. I also think in some of these tight windows, he makes the catch. He's just so strong.
Yeah, he's pretty strong at the point of catch. We think he goes in the draft in the top 10 sometimes. I think Miami at 3 makes sense. I think 6 Philly makes sense. I think even 5 to the Bengals makes sense. He's a dog. That's my final thoughts. So let's get to the breakdown of Jamar Chase. My roommate is about to stream in about 30 minutes, so I'm probably gonna cut this one kind of short, but I want to give you my full analysis. The Falcons, that's overdrafting him. The Giants does make sense as well. But I think he went a top 10, and the Giants have the 11th pick in the draft, so he might not be there at 11 for them. The Dolphins make a ton of sense and need weapons for Tua. The Jets, if they believe in Sam Darnold, but they don't. But I truly think Miami makes sense. The Bengals make sense. If you're really pushing for number one, like if you don't believe in Tyler Boyd or T. Higgins, it makes sense. The Eagles make great sense. They need a receiver badly. The Lions make sense as well because they're about to lose Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones, and probably Danny Amendola all in one season. They need weapons. They don't have anything for Jared Goff. They need something. So he makes sense as well for the Lions. He's going in the top 10. He's going top 10 for sure. Let's get things that Jamar does well and things he needs to work on. Is one thing I think he needs to work on. I think it's one thing specifically. Pros, really physical. He can make some really tight contested catches and can take physicality and dish out physicality. 2, high points of football very well. When it's time for him to go get it, he go get it. He's very fast. Not super duper fast, not Deshaun Jackson fast, not Odell Beckham fast when he came out of LSU, but he's pretty fast. So he can get down the field, make plays down the field. He's really good in the open field, making people miss and create yards after catch. He does everything pretty well. The route running is pretty superb. He has a little stutter step. Like we saw the one when he went like da 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 da. He fought around the slant. He ran right up on his ass. Perfect route running. The other one he stutter step. He about to go outside. He went back inside, ran a slant, caught it, got like another 15, 16 yards to catch. Stuff like that's ridiculous. Like he's a tier 1 wide receiver in this draft. I think he's probably the best receiver to me. I think he's the best receiver outside of Devontae Smith, only because Devontae Smith did play this year. Cons, he didn't play this year, so here's his draft stock just a bit. And sometimes when the corner gets a little more physical than he is, he kind of bitched up a little bit. Example, the last play we saw on tape when he got number 14 wasn't playing with him. He said, I'm going to out physical the line of scrimmage. I'm going to beat you up the line of scrimmage. You're not getting open. I'm shutting you down. Let's get it. And he didn't get open. So that's the only con I got about him. But I think he's a superb receiver at the next level. I like Jamar Chase a lot. I'm a big fan of his game. I hope he doesn't go to the Eagles. I hope and pray he's not go to the Eagles. I hope that the Dolphins take Penei Sewell at 3 and he drops like the Devontae Smith goes to the Eagles. I prefer Devontae Smith over Jamar Chase if I'm a Washington fan, because I know Devontae Smith's a little more fragile. I think I could beat up Devontae Smith a little bit. He's only 175 pounds. Jamar Chase like 25 pounds heavier and just as fast. Scary. So yeah, I'd rather deal with Devontae Smith if I'm a Washington fan. So I hope he drops outside the top 6 and goes to lines at 7, so I don't have to deal with him. So yeah, I do want to say that. No, he cannot go to the Giants. No, I don't want him in my division. No, Yuki, I don't want him in my division. No, I don't want him in my division. No, hell no. Don't want my damn division. What's up, y'all? Just stopping to support y'all, man. Thank you, man. Hey, Norman Mustangs, thank you very much, bro. Thank you for pulling up to the stream, and I very appreciate you, man. I'm actually about to go and wrap it up, actually. So I do thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna take a couple more questions. I'll probably go to the 25-minute mark, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off there because I said my roommate has to go ahead and get ready for his live stream at 7 o'clock. So, plus I need to kind of get my stuff ready for tomorrow as well. So, the Giants can use someone like him, like you said, a younger version of OBJ. Yeah, he's a steroid version of OBJ. He's just strong as hell. All good. Pump the thumbs up. Yep. Thank you, bro. He was a first round receiver. I ain't the biggest fan of it, but when a guy like this comes out, he's a difference maker. He's better than Justin Jefferson coming out of school. And we saw what Justin Jefferson did this past season. He literally tore the league to shreds. Man, 1,300 yards, over 10 touchdowns. He tore the league apart. I think Jamar Chase can do the same thing, come out of year one, tear the league apart, tread the league to shreds. Like Justin Jefferson had, he didn't start all 16 games and got 1,300 yards. Like that kid is difference maker. I think exactly what Jamar Chase is going to be, a huge difference maker. The whole draft should be for defense. No, it's all the Washington draft. I think it should be more offensive draft actually. I think our defense is fine. We need more offensive weaponry for whoever the quarterback is, whether it's Taylor Heineke or it's Kyle Allen, or it's Marcus Mariota. You know, one of those guys. I don't know who's going to be, but you know, whatever. Yes, R.I.P. Vincent Jackson. Condolences to his family and friends. We know most who had linebacker in the first round. I'd say if someone lacks, if they don't take Jamar Chase to 19, I'm taking him. That's all I would say about that. I don't think Jamar Chase leaves out the top 10. Let's get out the way. But if he's sitting there at 19, I need him. I need the kid. He's a difference maker, dog. I know you want that difference making linebacker. I do too, but you can't pass on the talent just a receiver, man. Like he's like Terry 2.0. Like him and Terry will rip the lead to shreds. You understand this? It'd be ridiculous. That's Tom Brady though. That's calm down. It's Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady. I need to calm down, man. Y'all need to say things for. I don't think it's big of a need as you think, Yuki. I like Cameron Curl. DeShazier Everett comes back from injury too. I like DeShazier Everett as well. We can get a safety in free agency. You can get a guy like Justin Simmons. You can pay the bag for him. I think that would be the perfect fit. Or you can go get a guy like Malik Hooker. I think he's a great fit as well. We got to show visit 567 yards in the playoffs. It's Tom Brady. Okay? It's Tom Brady. Calm down. Do we need a linebacker? Yeah. Could we use another corner if we don't resign Darby? Yeah. But we don't need to rebuild a whole defense. I think our defense is fine. It's not that bad. I never said it was elite. I said it's fine. Never say anything about elite. I didn't say the E word. I said it's fine. It's not bad. It's fine. To build the defense to be a good defense. It's a good enough defense to win you most games, okay? Now, you need – hear me out, though. I don't think they brought their A game in that postseason game either, though. You got to think about that. Like I said, we're missing a safety, I think, in my opinion. Round one, I think it's early. I don't think we need a guy that early. I think we need a guy in free agency. That can be a solid solution. Like I said, we don't have a ball hawks. We need a ball hawk. We need a guy who can force turnovers consistently. Cameron Curl's been pretty good, but I need another guy who can do the same thing that Cameron Curl does, but even at a better level. Also, we do need a linebacker because our linebackers are trash outside Cole Holcomb and KPO. They're bad. We need a middle linebacker who can make plays all the time. Those are the two spots we're missing on defense, and we need to re-sign Darby. I think our defense is fine. It's not that bad. It's not terrible. We don't need to draft a bunch of defensive players. Our offense was bad. Our offense is bad. Taylor Heineke, yeah, that's a cool little performance. We only scored 23 points. That's not out like we scored 30. 23 points is average scoring in the league. The average team scores 23 points. So our offense looked like a league average offense in that one game. We need to be better offensively. Point blank period. I said Jeremy Reeves is not bad. Like, he didn't play bad. They had to pick this year too. Deshaun Everett's a solid guy. I just think we need another starting safety. So I think we get a starting safety who can play opposite of Cameron Curl. You could possibly say that I will move Landon Collins to linebacker, and go from there. So, Owusu, it's like Devin White on steroids. Owusu who put Reuben Foster out of the job. Reuben Foster's a free agent anyway. I don't see them retaining Reuben Foster, to be honest with you. I think Owusu would be a nice pick at 19. Like I said, if Jamar Chase is in at 19, though, I don't think you can pass that up. You can't pass that up. Unless you really, really, really fix the receiver position in free agency, you can't pass that up. But Taylor did score with limited rep. That's cool. That's a pro and con to all of that. That means the team didn't have any tape on him. That means the team had no tape. I mean, he had the whole week to prepare for that game, by the way. Ashman did not practice that week at all. So he had the week to prepare. He had the reps to prepare for that game. Let's not get that twisted now, Santiago. Given the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had no film on that guy. They didn't have Devin White. You saw that defense how we got Devin White back. You saw the very next week how that defense looked with Devin White back on that field. A different defense. Way different. They were shutting people down. The Saints couldn't do nothing. Nada. Zilch. Nothing. You saw what happened to my homeboy. Just saying. Not like Richie Grant. Richie Grant's a second round pick to me. I get what you're saying. Beef about defense in case we don't get the QB we want. I get that, but you gotta score points in this league. I gotta understand. Your defense can do all the stopping they want. You gotta eventually score points. You need more offensive weaponry. I'm not trying to go in there with just Terry McLaurin and Logan Thomas and Cam Sims again. That's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. You need more offensive weapons. Simply put, the defense is fine. Resign everybody you need to resign. The defense is fine. You need a linebacker, yes. If you want Levante David, cool. If that's your one big defensive signing, I'm fine. But you need to fix this offense. I don't care how good this defense looks. This offense can't score points. This defense will get tired. And the dam's going to break. That's how it goes. The defense is going to be good for a while. If you let them keep it on the field over and over again, then what's going to happen is defense is going to break. And they're going to allow a bunch of points. So you need to score points in this league. I'm not going to keep saying this. This is an offensive league now, y'all. This ain't 2002, bruh. This ain't 06. This ain't 2010. It's a different league now, y'all. We got to score points. And the league defense is going to take it. Look at Chicago. Has Chicago went to an NFC Championship game since they traded for Khalil Mack? No. Have they went to a Super Bowl? No. Have they played in a divisional playoff game? No. That tells me all I need to know. That tells me all I need to know. You need offense in this league. Now, when it's time to play defense, you gotta play defense. I'm with that. You saw what the Bucks did. They shut down the Chiefs. But you know what they also did? They scored a bunch of damn points. And you have to do that in this league. Gotta score points, man. You heard about Adam Packman, though. He got regret. He's an idiot. Not surprised about Adam Packman. He's an idiot. We get second time we're more of a brat and a free agent wide receiver as well. I think we need two receivers. Santiago, I'm gonna be honest. I'm calling the Jets right now about Jamison Crowder. I'm calling the Jets right now about Jamison Crowder. Right now. They're talking about cutting him. How about we trade for him? Let's give him a call. 'Cause I'd rather us get our hands on Jameson Crowder for whatever team did. Put that 80 back on his back, bring him back home. Bring my man back home. Let's go get a Rashard Higgins. Let's go get a Jacob Hollister. Let's go get Gus Edwards to team up with J. McKissick and Antonio Gibson. Let's fix this offense. We don't have enough weapons. If we built this team, the 2016 Washington Redskins, we had an offense who could score with anybody. With this defense, you got a Super Bowl contender in your hands. Just saying. Can't get both of them, bro. Kenny Galladay costs too much money. But I mean, Curtis Samuel, I'm good. I prefer Crowder. He's a much more pure wide receiver. I mean, Curtis Samuel's an explosive weapon, though. I get what you're saying, though. No doubt. And we were the only team. Shout out to Santiago for this one. We're the only team that looked good offensively and defensively against Tampa. But what we had? Yeah, but like I said, the moment they got Devin White back, you saw how that defense looked. It was a difference, huge difference. Either one is fine. I don't think you can get both of them, Little Gilly. But I get what you're saying. How many times he got arrested? I can't count, bro. At least over 10. That man can't stay out of trouble, bro. I'm gonna take a couple more questions. Number I wrap this thing on up. John Ross and Kendrick Bourne. That's a nice 202. I'll take Kendrick Bourne. I like Kendrick Bourne. I mean, but I think he's a restricted free agent though. So I think he's going back to San Francisco. But hey, if he doesn't go back, I'll take him. But I'm intrigued about Jameson Crowder. Extremely intrigued about Jameson Crowder. So I know what Crowder is. I think Crowder's had 800-yard season this past season, I think, too. So let's look that up real quick. I think he had a good year this past season, too. Let's see, statistics. Yeah. 59 catches, 700 yards, basically. 11.8 yards a catch, 6 touchdowns. Yeah. Yeah, solid year. And even his first year in New York, he had 78 catches for 833 yards. I know what Jameson Crowder is. I know he's a damn good receiver. So I'm completely fine with him coming back here. To Tampa lose so many pieces. Yeah, they're gonna lose Levante David. I know that much. If I rush on the side, they'll be fine. we need AJ. We need to get AJ Brown though. So on that. AJ Brown going nowhere. He's in Tennessee for a while, man. Like I said, I'll take a John Ross. Like I said, I'll take a Jameson Crowder. I like Crowder a lot, man. I think people are really sleeping on Crowder. A big Crowder guy. He's kind of a small guy, but he's a really good weapon. He catches the ball. He's dependable. Don't put him on punt returns though, but I think just a pure wide receiver. I think he's a lot better than people think he is. So I'll take James Crowder over almost anybody in this league. Not almost everybody in this league, period, but like out available guys. You know what I mean? Like Will Fuller, I'll take a Will Fuller too. We gotta get out the PEDs. So playing guys I'll take over what we have. We need what we have. We need Gary Steven Sims. Move on from him. Move on from the guy like Isaiah Wright, guys like that. I'm feeling the only guys I'm keeping right now is Terry, Kelvin Harmon, Cam Sims, and what's the other cat? Antonio Gandy Golden. We need 2 more starting receivers. We only got 1 starting receiver right now. We need 2 more. We need 2 more guys. You draft 1 or pick up a guy in free agency. You pick up 2 guys in free agency, but you need 2. That's fine. I don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm not saying pay Crowder a bunch of money. But I wouldn't mind seeing him back here, though. When healthy, he's productive, though. Josh Reynolds, Will Fuller, Hunter Henry. I think Hunter Henry's going to cost too much. It's just too rich for our blood right now. Josh Reynolds, he's an interesting guy. Will Fuller, you had to get one or the other. You know what I mean? The Suns, they're not trading that, man. They're not trading Dak Prescott. They're going to try to do whatever they can to pay that man. But all right, guys, I got to wrap it up because my boy got to get ready for his live stream on this one. Gandy Golden may be a bust. I'm going to say this one last question. A bust is a guy who was drafted much earlier than Antonio Gandy Golden was. Gandy Golden can't be a bust. Was he a wasted pick? We'll find out. We'll find out what he is. We'll find out next year. And then a year, a guy like that, you got to give him 3 years. He's a 4th-round pick. You know what I mean? I know guys like Kirk Cousins came on the 4th round, Dak Prescott. I get all that. But got to give him time to develop. And around this time next year, if we haven't seen anything from Gandy Golden, he's a wasted pick. All right, man. See you in 2 days. See y'all in a couple of days, man. I'm going to get up out of here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are new, man. Turn on post notifications. Don't catch a post sports video. I'll put God first. It was safe to COVID-19, man. Or remember the most athletic talent sport choice, like professional off the field, tennis, sound fun, may sound. What kind of lack of talent, athleticism through hard work and dedication, man. Protect fences like always. Have a great one, guys. Love y'all. Stay safe on these streets. I will catch you guys on the next one. Man, R.P. Vincent Jackson, man. Condolences to him and his family and his friends, man. May he rest in paradise. May he rest in peace. So easy, y'all. Love y'all, man. Peace. We're not getting Jordan Love, bro.